Hey everyone, my name is Fenesia Lucky. I'm a senior at Fort Valley State University, majoring as a veterinarian technologist. Our presentations for here today is going to be zoonotic diseases as a health hazard for outdoor sportsmen and game processor. So for introduction, zoonotic diseases are infectious diseases that can be transmitted from animals to humans or vice versa, humans to animal. The reservoirs that were included in the reservoirs that were studied for the transmission of zoonotic diseases were the white-tailed deer, the common American possum, and the North American raccoon. The zoonotic diseases that were studied were Ehrlichiosis, leptospirosis, trypanosoma cruzi, which is also known as the Chagas disease, Anaplasma phagocytophilum, which is also the deer tick, and Embryoma americana, which is the Lone Star tick. So the methods that we use, it was a retrospective analysis of scientific literature. Journals and articles were used to identify and catalog. A database of no less than 30 resources were printed within the last 10 years, which will be the criteria of 2011 to 2021. A brochure was curated to be given to the Georgia hunter, game processors, and taxidermists working with the identified species of animals. So as a result, a brochure was developed to provide public health documents to educate Pacific populations on the potential dangers that can occur when handling the carcasses of these animals. The brochure will be handed out at the Georgia Department of Natural Resources quota hunts during the 2021 and 2022 deer season to deer hunters at quota hunt check-in. Also, the processing employees and taxidermists. So for a discussion, the white-tailed deer is the main reservoir host for the pathogen Ehrlichiosis. This host may support the full cycle of the Lone Star tick. The raccoons are known for carrying leptospirosis with the possibilities of being transmitted directly or indirectly. And the main source of transmitting any type of diseases is going to be considered the water sources or the soil. And the possums have been identified as the main reservoir host for Chagas disease. So if you look at table 1 up on your right-hand corner, it shows the hosts and diseases that can be potentially carried. So it's a little bit hard for me to see, I'm sorry. But for the first one, it says Ehrlichiosis. So Ehrlichiosis is basically, oh, thank you so much. I'm going to wait till it moves over a little bit. Okay, thank you. The Ehrlichiosis, the main host for that, the main reservoir host is going to be the white-tailed deer and a raccoon. For the anaplasma, it's going to be the white-tailed deer and the possums. Leptospirosis has all 3 reservoirs, which is the white-tailed deer, the American possum, and the North American raccoon. And the Embryoma americana, the white-tailed deer has been the only reservoir host that has been documented. And as for the Chagas disease, the possum and the raccoon were the main hosts that were found to carry this type of disease. So in conclusion, the zoonotic diseases can be contracted either directly or indirectly. So indirect will be considered contaminated water sources or soil, and direct will be considered bitten, scratch, or any type of contact with bodily fluids like blood, saliva, urine, anything like that. And hunters should be aware of the potential dangers that they may face while they're in the field. And hunters should also avoid consuming any type of open body of water to cross out any type of contamination that they may gather while they're in the field. At the very bottom, there's a link to a Microsoft Word on the brochure that I did for the Georgia Department of Natural Resources quota hunts. If not, I think maybe you can flip to the other.
It's linked. It's linked at the bottom of this screen. Yeah. So we'll anybody can download all of the posters as well as the flyer you submitted, Fenesia.
Okay. Thank you so much.